Good morning, everyone. I think it's a time to start work on my beautiful running horses, as I call this canvas. And because this 2026 year of the horse, fire horse, so I decided we should work on this beauty right in here. And I want you to pay attention in the water portion where horses running through the water. And now let's see the canvas of this portion. So I did a lot in here already, and I just want to show you the confetti that is going on in here. So many changes. I already created bigger kind of patches in here. You can still see a paint under the thread that it's stitched already. It is so many changes of the colors in here. And this portion in here on the bottom, the most heavy confetti portion, I just started to stitch. I stitched few singles here and there, and then we will stitch with you this purple symbol because it's the most of that. It would be easier for me to do on camera. So as a yellow patch we could do then camera, because other than that, look at that, I have to work with this heavy confetti. So I put in this kind of weird frame that is supposed to be, it's like a double frame stand, but I separate them. So I put on this one right in this corner for the fire horse. And I think this is going to be more than enough to work even through the year. I don't know if I can even move further from this frame because it's so heavy. Same thing go, heavy confetti, lots of change colors in here around horse's head. But what I'm looking in here, if we go to next frame, you can see that this is much easier, more simple in here on the bottom would be to stitch. But you know what, it's not fire horse, so I think we need to honor this one horse. But in the sky area again in here, look at the changes up there. Lots of confetti, like very heavy. That's why this canvas didn't have much of the progress. So now I have no excuse, because to have some kind of luck in this year, I have to stitch the horse that's supposed to be. So all I did in here, the most part of the orange red, the most of the color there was, I stitched to kind of see horse a little bit. But to finish his head, it's going to be lots of stitching done and changing. Some could be like one stitch, could be two stitches. Same like in this horse in here, like if I count before how many colors I had in one square, it's like more than 20 or something like that. Very heavy. So I'm not going to park right now any threads in here. I just grab another 2 threads in here from my purple symbol. We will stitch with you on camera, and then by myself I will start with this corner and try to finish little by little, go this way and see how much I can do. Yeah, it's a very you know, like it's only 49 colors in here, 14 count Ada. And this canvas was purchased from fan sale years and years ago. I do have playlist for this design, so I'm going to add every video to my existing playlist. So if you find a similar design somewhere, maybe on AliExpress, I will try to see if I can find an AliExpress if you wish to order, because after all I think it will look really good. Like the face in here looks pretty good from far away when I look. So all this water sprinkles will look good, which is kind of, you know, it's a very light colors in here to make it feel like it's a foamy water, running water, because it's a fast river, looks like. Okay, ready to start with me? Let's do it. Okay, I think this position of the camera should be okay. You can enjoy all the confetti you see on this canvas. We do need to have some progress in here. So this is, should I put floss tube horses, kind of like maybe to separate beginning. Well, I don't know how many videos I have in my playlist from when I started to work on this one, but maybe I will do running horses 2026, like for example number 1, and then we go from there, number 2, number 3 video, and go on. And I don't know how many video will be on the end of this year. Should I do that? What do you think? All right, I will start probably like this, travel around from up and down, wiggle in here. Lots of colors in here already done, but they are very light colors, very similar to each other, so doesn't look much right now because I still can see at the same time colors of the print underneath, so can't really see colors, how it looks like, or pretty or not. But the good thing is this canvas is old, but the colors did not fade it. I was really worried if colors will go, not colors, but symbols will fade away, they will be difficult to read. But no, so far what I see, I think symbols still looking good. It's just lots of work in here need to be done. With this kind of canvas, you need to have a lots of patience because you will change lots of colors. You will have to cut your thread, repark, unless you don't care about your backing and you just will do long stretches from symbol to symbol. Usually I can do longer stretch, maybe like inch, sometimes maybe inch and a half, not very often. If it's not stitched area yet, then I know I will overstitch that thread later with more stitches to be done. But if it's, this would be like already stitch area in here, I wouldn't be go like from here all the way to there. If I wouldn't have this one, I would have to cut or wave my needle under my threads to get to that point, because after all I still like to have my stitching looking better on the back, because I know I'm not going to frame them. All those finishes that I already did, can you imagine if I would frame all of them? I have no room enough, walls not enough in my house to frame everything that I did. So obviously in some point some strangers, people will see my back, and if my kids will show, or who knows, maybe they will toss this to Valley Village. So if somebody will find sometime in the future, I want them to be like, oh my god, this girl was sloppy who stitched this. No, I don't want that. I still want them to think that I was a good stitcher. That's me. You can do whatever you like. If you will cover and hide in the frame, that's a different story. Okay, coffee time. I know I have right in here same symbol, one symbol, I guess I missed it, or maybe this was only single purple symbol in here, so I will stitch that later. For the light color like this, you can literally stitch with your next color. If you have one single stitch and you don't want to bother, and because of the colors in here all light colors, you can just use next color to it and stitch if you don't want to have too much headache of the confetti. That's my, you know, advice if you don't really care about all this confetti. I'm sure this canvas made who says that all the symbols place correctly. Oh, hold on. What's my doggy was work? I don't see nobody yet, unless I know my husband will come home soon. Unless he stopped by the mailbox, I don't know. My doggy hears something. Okay, I'm not gonna stop video yet. That was like light bark, not very loud. Hopefully it didn't scare you. Plus my puppy chewing on some treats could be loud. Oh, Bandit crunching up there, those big white bones. I'm sure you can hear, because I just give them fresh one. I forgot that I planned to record video. I should wait and give them later, because they were excited when you give them new one, even old one laying around the house. But it's a new one, you know, they have to munch on a fresh one first. Taken away from each other. Even I give each one, but no, the one that brother chewing, it's much better, so I have to steal a Bandit says. And now my husband calling. All right, I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My husband gonna come home now, bring me some breakfast, tea and a bagel with the cream cheese. So I will have to stop recording, and maybe later he will go for a nap, whatever. I will continue. I definitely want to start on my horse's progress, so we have to put this video tomorrow on my channel, which is right now. It's January 9th. Oh my god, I don't even know what day that is. Oh, it's Friday today, so you will watch this video on Saturday. Wow, we go fast. I need to record already my next episode on romantic flower market. I need to do this today. Maybe if I will have a peaceful time in this house. I started recording a little bit too late. I should start earlier, but that's okay. I will find a time. If I don't find a time today for a video for Sunday, then I will record on Saturday. Right now I'm recording like one day at a time, and I'm hoping that next day will be better for me to record video. You know, we have to believe the days could be better for me. Today family doctor is supposed to give a call to my husband and make appointment for me. I thought he's gonna call me, but Don says that doctor will call him and talk on the phone, unless we will talk together. I have no idea. When I look on this confetti, it make me scared. And I'm just looking where's the more of the symbols to get some good coverage. And then I was just like, well, somebody have to do that, and that somebody, it's me. I have to get brave and start digging into those confettis area. I might well change frame. I don't like this frame because it's a weird shape of the frame. It doesn't go, it's very wiggle. You can see that because those pink bars on the edge thicker and doesn't go like smoothly. So I think do I have one of the available square tiny hoop that I work on my with the design. I was stitching my Pinny Girl, remember? Maybe I will get that one frame and put in here, because this canvas is soft and it should be easy to put in the frame, because that frame give me good tension on a canvas, and it's work a little bit better when you have canvas less wiggle like this, and fabric would stretch better to make it easy go through with the needle. And for some reason I just grabbed needle whatever was on my pin cushion, and I think I picked a little bit too thick needle. I should try maybe thinner. It would be easier to work on this canvas. I need to try a few needles to find a perfect one. I know I had good needle in here, but then I didn't stitch for a very long time, and I think I grabbed the needle from this canvas and start using on different canvases, so now I don't remember which needle that was. I was thinking, like, I do have another canvas with the horse, but I'm really worried if I start the other one. I have, remember, like a Ukrainian looking girl with the flowers and like a wreath on her head with the horse, and I believe one of you, my friends, stitching, I saw the picture. I cannot remember who that was, but that was like in my mind canvas to pull out and maybe stitch for the year of the horse. But then, you know, I know this canvas get abandoned again, and I don't like that. Plus I still like this canvas. I don't know if this canvas still available at the fan sale. I will try to look. If it's there, I will link it up for you. If not, sorry, we will try to find somewhere else, unless oh, I'm losing my voice. Unless you worry about the confetti. But I always say, if you have confetti and lots of backstitch, you know you will get good quality canvas. Lucky for us, we don't have actually backstitch in here. I don't think so. I think it's only full cross stitch, and that's it on this design. I'm really fighting not to start any more new designs, and my fight with myself go almost to nothing, because I want to start already couple of them, like small one, tiny designs compared to what I have in my WIPs that I know I will finish quickly, because some of them cute and adorable. I can tell you which one design I keep thinking about, and tell me if I should start or should I work on what I have. It's the bumblebee. Remember, husband and wife sleeping? Well, husband sleeping, turn his back to his wife, and wife like with 3 or 4 babies, bees, with big eyes open, that I told you remind me when I have little kids, when husband sleeping and I couldn't sleep because I'm worried, I need to watch after my kid. That's kind of funny. Every time I think about the design, make me laugh. And I'm just holding like last string to hold me. It's breaking apart because I really want to start on that one. What should I do, my friends? What should I do? It's not even winter design, but we don't know. Maybe they sleeping because it's a winter sleep for the bumblebees. Maybe they are winter hibernation, right? Who knows? What should I do? Tell me. I know some of you would gonna say, Debbie, I know what you're gonna say. Don't even say a word. This girl put me into the trouble. She always say, go for it, stitch it. But what everybody else think is that would be too much. In some point years back, I thought when I had 13 projects, I thought, oh my God, crazy me, that's way too many. Then I ranked it up to 30. And I thought, whoa, no, I don't want it anymore. That's just way too much already. And then I thought I will stay by 50. And I think now my husband's coming, so I will pause it and come back to you later. Few hours later, my friends, something scary is coming. The sky is black and starting like a big huge drops of rain just banging in the window one by one for now. But I think we're gonna have a big rainstorm right now. My tree is waving in front of my window like it's so powerful, getting windy. So I don't know, and my house right now is so dark that I literally need to turn light on. It's only 2:30 p.m. but it's so dark in the house, looking scary. But let's go continue. Hopefully I will remember what I was talking to you about. By the way, while I was stitching by myself, I did a little bit of stitching confetti with this dark color. That's go for the symbol red star. And I did actually, I'm gonna show you something. Hold on, let me zoom out. Let me zoom out a little bit, because I brought with me this frame that I thought I could use, this one, square hoop. But when I put in here, it's much smaller than the other frame. If I put this way, then I really have to kind of stitch on confetti. If I put this way to the corner, then kind of I'm not gonna stitch much of the area what's in here. So I might going to hold on and stitch in this frame that I have already on, and the other little hoop I'm just going to use for something, for some small canvases if I decided to start. Wow, it's windy. I always love to watch how clouds moving in the sky and create different figurines. That was kind of like my thing to watch as a kid. It's getting brighter, at least blue sky is open up. Anyway, where were I? I think I was talking about number of my WIPs before I paused this video. And yes, when I reach to 50, I thought, whoa, okay, this is definitely enough. I shouldn't have any other starts. But with the new brands coming out, with new company, and kind of you want to try them as a reviewer to see if they're gonna be good or not. So I always try to stitch a certain amount of stitches to kind of see if that's what look like on the cover of the picture. Same thing on the canvas. Is it going to be good or very pixelated? So with all this thing of reviewing, I end up to be a very big number. And then it's got like 52, and I think I end up this year with 59. And then I really don't want to get any higher number. I would be okay to stick around 50. So that's why I put a whole bunch of my canvases. It's called Time Out spinner wheel, but that's the actually canvases that will get probably the most of the stitches. But timeout from YouTube channel, I will stitch them just like on my own. That is what timeout will mean to me. And I think I should shrink the number of my WIPs. I would be extremely happy if I can shrink my collection to 50. I don't want a 60. I don't want more. Under 50, probably the more comfy number to me to be. Plus, it's more fun for you to watch. So I separated my canvases and my wheel spin in few different categories. I have up there winter designs that I will do stitch through the winter. I have a fairy brand. They're going to be stitched every Wednesday. I have a board with counted cross stitch, which I did not use that spinner yet. I did spin a winter project. It's actually went into my beaded project, which is winter also. My bead design I call winter celebration, because it's a holiday that people celebrate in Europe. And that's what I was stitching for my yesterday video, right? And I did stitch on a beaded design. I almost stitched in those 2 days 5 row. Little bit was not enough for me thread to finish 5th row. So I think I was stitching a little bit at night, and then next day. That was a good progress, actually, I would say, and let's say 1 full day, or even let's count 2, doesn't matter. Alone rows to do though, but it is fun. And the way I set my canvas on a frame, as I show you, it's comfortable, and I'm still getting like lots of light, so I will be doing that, continue that way stitch as I show you in my video. But the only thing for the beaded design, even I mentioned in my video that I will put information about this design in the description box under video. People still asking me where to find it. Definitely read, because I did put information that I've received a canvas from Fancel. I checked yesterday, the canvas is not available anymore. Is it available in different stores? Please take your time, check it out. You probably have more time than I do. And check all the stores that I used to review, because it's all from one branch. So I think if Fancel don't have, other stores could be not have them as well, unless some store have them yet. I don't know, but original store doesn't have, so that's why I don't have a link for it. But because I started last year, I have to continue to finish. In 25 I only did 3 rows, and then I decided stop and focus on my penny beaded to finish, to see at least one good big design finished. That's why I decided to put on pause, and now might as well finish. And I'm thinking I'm not going to give myself this time a plan. Even I was talking about this, but it doesn't go kind of evenly. I have to stitch this 10 rows, not enough. If 15 rows, it's going to be less than for 1 year. So I think I'm going to stitch as much as I can each month, and I would love to stitch sooner, not to keep it to the end of the year. I know the sky area will be much faster because it's a less colors up there, and I actually looking forward to get to the very colorful where is the horses and people, their dresses, people on a horse's buggy, so it's going to be very colorful. Now it's kind of boring portion up there, same like as the boring in here to stitch because you can't really see much. It's a lots of confetti in here. I might have to move a little bit. But little by little we are almost finishing with you this little first thread of our little chunk, and then I have to go and find. I did have to refer to the symbol just for in case, because now my frame in here covering my symbols in here, and I didn't know if I have a stars in orange and red maybe, but no, that was only in one color. But I did verify with the paper chart, and paper chart has a symbol P. Then I look, I was like, oh, there's a 2P, one capital and one small one, lowercase. So you really have to pay attention not to stitch with wrong color. So I just grab my first symbol from the corner of those confetti and just keep doing it right now. And that's how I'm going to continue one by one, hopefully. There's some symbol in here kind of hard to tell what kind of symbol when it's get like between stitched. Some of them I don't know. In here that's a plus or green dot on the corner where I was stitching. Yeah, so definitely I will have to verify this confetti corner with my book, because look at this, if I can show you one more time. Okay, right in here, I don't know if I can zoom a little bit more close. Okay, like in here, this green, it looks like it's like a upside down V, or maybe it's a circle, or what is here. Like it's hard to read. I don't know if that's a same symbol, that's already different symbol. So some symbol it's hard to tell what that is. Like for example in here something black. Is a dot, is a line, or maybe dot, because I have a more, looks like a dot. So definitely some symbol I will have to look into the book to see it. There. What do you think? To the end of the year, can I finish at least this horse, like this square that we are right now? So lots of confetti. If I move, like if I finish this portion that I'm stitching right now, all this square, next my move would be go up to the canvas and sky up there. Even it's also confetti but a little bit easier. Also lots on the sky portion is partial, don't have to stitch, so that portion will be much quicker to stitch. And then move on to this black horse area. It would be nice to stitch, well, between, oh, you cannot see here, between this orange and black horse, in the middle between them there's another horse. Oh, I have a booklet. Let's see one more time. See up there? Oh, that's where we stitch in, somewhere in here or somewhere in here. Between them there's another horse. That's what I can see, kind of dark spot in here. That's his tail or the chest of other horse, I don't know. I think it's a tail from this one. Yeah, it is beautiful to look the nature. There's the birds up there. I'm not sure I'm going to stitch words. I might skip that. I don't know if I like those words up there, but other than that, looks good. This horse is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors in here. This probably would be heavy confetti up there. I start to nibble on this tree. I have a still park thread up there. Yeah, design is beautiful. It's going to be much brighter than in the picture, but confetti heavy, very heavy confetti. Okay, we are almost done. I'm gonna take it off my finger protection so I can feel a needle to finish. Okay, I think I can do one more. Usually I finish here on the back of my canvas, but now let's just do it pin stitch. This canvas is soft, so it's easy to do this. And I'm just going to exit here. Alright, let's get new thread. Okay, I think now I'm going to, for me more will be comfortable, not go from down up, but from this one go down. So I'm going to start in here. Oh, this one side. Okay, I don't know if you can hear a wind or not from outside. Interestingly, rain went away. It was just a few big drops. Maybe Niagara Falls will get lots of rain. Missed us. We just got a few heavy raindrops. Rest of went somewhere else. That's good. Now snow completely is gone. And it's actually warm today outside. It's windy, but warm wind. Last night I even have to get up and make a heat in the house less. I was feeling like it's a little bit too warm for outside being no snow. Yeah, so this white, I believe that's a partial that we don't have to stitch, do we? Let me see, do we have a white color? No, we don't have a blank square. Okay. Okay. That's going to be partial. Does anybody have this design or no? Because I don't think anybody ordered this one when I was stitching 2 years ago, I think, or maybe 3 years ago. I don't know. Anybody of you have this canvas in your collection? Or just me who fell in love with this design? When I went downstairs into my room, craft room, I realized, remember I told you about diamond painting, that I have only one winter design, and that's the Santa Has Arrived. I lied, because right up there on a table by the window, laying another WIP. It's the one, the very long one, with the double glue, double sticky glue, very old-fashioned canvas with the deers. Remember, I was doing it with the circle diamonds, round diamonds, and I did lots of placement on the sky, and it's a beautiful colors up there, deers staying on the bottom. So apparently I have more than just one winter design that I should do diamond painting through the winter. I think I need to bring the canvas in here. I know I didn't like that because well, I do have a same canvas with the good glue, but because I already started working on it, I don't want to give up. And that glue is, because it's a double sticky sheet glue, has lots of like air bubbles on there, so it's a little bit annoying. I have to poke holes, stick the press glue to stick to the canvas, so it's kind of a little bit annoying, and I don't like, because when the reverse, or how you call it, some glue that is not straight on the canvas create a little bit like a buffer for the diamonds. The diamonds doesn't stick correctly straight, and maybe will be not look good after it's done. So I don't know what to do. But I think I will continue on that design. Maybe for the next week I should bring it and work on it, or continue with the Santa design first a little bit. It would be good probably for the change to change something. Okay, I will think about it. So maybe next Thursday, because now I think we settled that Thursday maybe will be just for diamond painting day, if I remember. Well, that's the thing, I need to remember to bring the canvas in here, because it's a very long canvas and it's laying flat up there, so I have a less wrinkles, so I can't really keep it flat in here because no room, and I don't really want to roll it. But to diamond paint in here on this table, I will have to roll it a little bit. Maybe use those rollers that I got from Fancel to hold my canvas together now. Those are also actually handy. Look at this, like for example, look at that, this blue symbol, one single one, then all the way in here one. See, like there's lots of like this that just a single, or like this pink one square right in here, then all the way two up there. It's like maybe 1.5 inches. Well, this is square of 10. So yeah, this canvas will take me very long time to finish. If I will get a little bit more progress, I might will be get more interested to stitch more often when you see more progress and it starts to look good. And especially if we can create like a first panel from the bottom to the top, so you can see the whole horse and sky, how this is going to look like. That could trigger interest to stitch more often. Excuse me. I think I need a tea. My power of talking getting low, I guess. I have to say, the last night I feel like it's most easier night was for me, that I cough very little. So maybe I'm getting a little bit better, because that would be wonderful. I have enough already. That would be nice if my voice can get back to me. My frame just finished, so I assume this video will be maybe around 40 minutes, 30, no, more than 30. Every time I think the video will be 30-40 minutes, when I upload it's like, oh, 1 hour, over 1 hour. It's like, what, when did we do that? Time go fast. And when I stitch, I'm thinking, like, you know, we sit and all with you in one room. Obviously we do. You all visited me in here. Thousands of people, we stitching together. And it's fun. I wish I could hear you, what you're saying. Oh, by the way, today as I record this video, we are celebrating Daisy's birthday. She is 5. Congratulations, Daisy Duke. I don't know, we stuck this Duke to her. My husband, I think it started, or Catherine, I don't know where this Duke came from, but for some reason it's fit her, and very often instead of Daisy we just call her Duke, and she's answering. She's answering Daisy Duke. No idea why, just kind of funny. So we have a birthday girl. Now when I'm stitching this symbol, purple disappearing and white color appearing, and it feels like it's not stitched at all. Now it feels like it's nothing stitched because it's so light color. Doesn't feel like we do have any stitches in here. That's going to be difficult to see something. Maybe next time to have some switch of color, we're going to stitch on horse's butt. Let me show you where. Right there. That would be beautiful orange red colors, right? That would be more fun, maybe. Remind me if I forget. We will jump into the center of this frame and stitch horse's bum. So after video I will be continue to stitch. I will finish this thread and the other one, the other 2 of 6, so it will be the whole, it will be count stitch 3 threads, which is 3 by 2 threads 3 times and one more of this brown thread that I'm stitching stars. I will finish that one as well, so it's going to be 4 threads finished in one day, and that would be okay for me right now. I don't really want to fight with the confetti right now, but what I would love to do is I will be creating spin right now with you. You know for what? For the winter design, I want to pick something that my spinner will give me to stitch on my own tonight. Yeah, because I put up there new designs and designs that is on timeout. So whatever whatever design will pick me. Do I have an actual frame just for time? Yeah, I do. Oh, okay. So I will do 2 spins then. Well, depends on which design will show me, because I want one to pick from timeout to stitch 1 day or 2, and one that go for the winter designs. So those one is just going to be a pick for me to stitch and for you later on to show up. If it's something new that I have in my collection, you will see. If it's going to pick my timeout design, I will stitch, but you're not going to see it till the end of the year. Okay, so let's do the spin before I forget. That would be fun, so you can see what I'm going to work on. Here's my tablet. Just a minute, let me find a correct board. My correct board. Haha, you want me to show you one more time? Finish design 0. Oops. Oh no, hold on, that's not what I wanted. New starts. I already have one. Underwater world. It's all Discout Jenny crafting stitching. This one is all my designs actually. Okay, after I kick out those designs that is time out, I left with 46, so I will keep the number 46. It's a active WIPs 46, and I just added underwater world, so it's a 47th already, but those ones I will add later to my count, because I have a in here where I'm starting, so I will remember that. So, and this one is my fairy brand, winter cross stitch. So let's spin and see what I will be stitching tonight. Bear stocking, my least favorite. Okay, I will be stitching that one for myself. And what else I have in here? Counted. I should pick one counted as well for this week, maybe. I just spent for the week what I should pull out. Virgo. That's nice choice, because I didn't stitch on that one for a long time. And what else I have? This is my time out WIPs. See, time out WIPs. Let's see in here if it's gonna pin pick stacking or not. T-rose. Okay, that one is, I kind of like to work on this design. It's just some symbols up there is fading away, remember? The paper and canvas like barely can see symbols. So yeah, okay, so that's that 3 designs I will be working on maybe through the whole week. So the bear stacking on timeout and rose thing timeout. So both of this I will stitch, but you're not going to see progress. But the Virgo, it's a counted cross stitch. Let's get you back. Maybe Virgo, if I will have like a good chunk of symbols, maybe I will record video about it. I don't know, but definitely I'm happy that this was picked for me. Okay. I don't know if I should take a picture beginning of the year and next in the end year to see my progress. Design that is big one design, maybe I should do and store those pictures on my tablet. But the T-rose thing, I don't know, that's too many pictures to store. I don't know if I should do pictures or not. What do you think? Probably would be fun. It's gonna be more work for me to show you pictures to begin with than WIP. This year was a way too long video, and me being sick, it was kind of difficult to record, but I wanted to record the video. It's one of my favorite videos to do. So I did enjoy, even I didn't have much energy to work for that video, but I did enjoy seeing all my projects. And that's kind of like remind me, oh, okay, I should work on that one more, on that one more, that one should stay away maybe a little bit. You know, you start to think about when you have too many WIPs. Well, I hope you have a little bit of fun with me today. See, I didn't cough as much. I think I am getting better little by little. What do you think? I don't think I cough as much today. I want to, but I'm trying to hold on. Like, when I think about it, that I want to cough. If I don't think about it, it's like, when I forget that I feel like I feel better. Funny. Wind getting stronger again. Oh my god, can you hear it? I always afraid, oh, something is falling on the deck. Maybe my mailbox opened, I don't know. Some noises on the deck. I had up there a shovel for the snow, but there's no snow grass right now. You know what, let's just finish together this little patch, and then I have to catch little by little. It kind of continuous purple color here is the most of this color next to the black horse, lots of this same symbol. Kind of grayish, pinkish color. What is DMC code? I have a symbol here somewhere, not far away. It's a 225 DMC code for these threads that we're stitching right now. I might well be like grab one color, maybe eliminate color by color or blocks by blocks. I'm not sure what to do in here. What would be better and fun for me to do? Definitely lots of this purple color, but I have to eliminate those that like less. Try to eliminate singles stitches kind of first. That's the way I like to do. Even it's obviously more fun to do big chunk of the color because you see progress more faster, but those singles will be pain on one spot later to chase them. I had very good time stitching underwater world. Salvage Jenny. That coral, brain coral, you said that was name? Tiger brain coral, something like that. It was so easy to stitch and so fast. I finished like in two sets. I sat down like, well, let's say 2 days, and I finished that first episode. So now I cannot wait to start the new coral, which I don't know name for yet. I will try to Google before I record video. The video I need for the Tuesday. I need to put on my calendar to remember. Like I always put on my calendar a romantic flower market, just a RFM, so I know that's the canvas. Then I do PF, Paint and Fairy, for Wednesday. Then I have to put DP, Diamond Painting, for Thursday. And I have to remember I will put SAL, S-A-L, for Tuesday. So we will stitch together on the same day with Jenny. Yeah. Oh, who like classic cars? My husband brought me a new flip calendar. I have one calendar in here that is with what? Let me remind myself. I don't remember. What was it? Just like a good. Okay. Ooh, never mind. Okay, are you ready to have some? Oh, my battery is dying. Hold on, we're flying. We're flying. We are zoom out. Let me show you some stuff. This is the calendar that my husband brought me before. It's like Canadian scans of Canada. Well, this is capital of Canada, Ottawa. And here is the first page. Oh, we need to zoom out more. My battery probably gonna die. And then look at this winter, how beautiful. This is for January. Then we have a February. Yeah, it says British Columbia. Okay, so it says where it is. British Columbia, BC. This one is National Park. Oh my god. Nunavut Territory National Park. It's island. It's hard to even pronounce from March. For April is my birthday. St. Joe's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Look at that, pretty. Then we have a May. Gasp, Peninsula, Quebec. Oh, look at this, the rock in the middle of water. Isn't that gorgeous view? Okay, who's not from Canada? Well, I've been in Quebec just a little bit, but okay, this one is Alberta. Moraine Lake, Banff National Park. How gorgeous. Clear water. Obviously photoshopped a little bit, but still so beautiful. This one is Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Oh, I've been there. On an island. We just like got cruise on a little boat. This one, Northwest Territories, Nahani River. Oh my god, I don't know. In here near Wolfville, Nova Scotia. Oh, I traveled Nova Scotia last summer, or it's the summer before. No, we traveled there year before. Oh, that's so much beautiful views up there. This one, Manitoba. Pisu Fall. How you spell that? Pisu or Pisu? I don't know. Some falls. Provincial Park, Manitoba. Lots of waterfalls in Canada. Obviously, it's Ottawa, Ontario. Before I moved here, I always thought that capital of Canada is Toronto. I don't know. Lots of people think it's Toronto, but yeah, we walk up there. We've been there. We took a trip to Ottawa from us. Took us 6 hours drive in the car. Ivan was a little baby back then. Yukon. There are lots of mountains. That's December. Yeah, that's pretty. And my battery is dying, so I will show you my other calendar next time, just to have some fun, okay? Thank you for stitching with me, my horsey. We need to get the progress in here. So thank you for staying with me, and happy stitching, everybody. Have fun stitching.